So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. New York's offense back out there and set to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Giants on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's returnable now for Smith. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
60 Bison. Here we go.
Sanders to throw. Pickens on the slant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another catch for him there. The numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On to give, this is Blue. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. He needed 5, he got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely did they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a 1st down.
A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Danny Stutzman brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It's January 4th. Are we still within the range we can say Happy New Year? Well, Happy New Year. This is it. Week 18. Everything to play for. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Ravens in the AFC North. And this is Patrick Mahomes. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Ravens are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. Next up, it's the rematch of last year's NFC title game. Commanders-Eagles from the Link in Philly. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. And look who's getting involved in the passing game, Derrick Henry. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 48-yard touchdown. This one's now at the half, and it's the Bears lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And the Giants first down.
Handoff, running left is Davis. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go again with Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give them a good 10 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd and 5. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's a give to Davis. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd.
On 3rd down, Davis. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Here's Sam Martin now. as he's on to punt for New York. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Rattler.
Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's Cowboys 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd and 3.
Back in 60.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Sanders going to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Cowboys 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
65 yards.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Sanders. This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jack Besh, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up, because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And New York set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Davis. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 23-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And the Giants 1st down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Walter Nolan on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Max Crosby getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
19 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hawkinson. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Giants 1st down.
Johnson will take it in for the Giants touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. They go play action now. Sanders. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returnable here from the 38. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Tua, fast pass outside complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
now Tua. That is caught. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. That stop made by Jack Campbell.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 29-yard.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Over the middle, Harrison. And down inside the 15 he goes. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Josh Downs, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. this offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Again, it's Taylor. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A gain of 12.
Get it.
First down, Cowboys.
Toss play to the right to Blue. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Come on.
At the 19-yard line.
On the handoff, Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 138 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Taylor will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Aubrey now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Tua. Well, the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Nick Scorton picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and 12. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for New York. And taken right at the 35. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens set to take over again. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. They start the drive with a give to Blue. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Sanders. He's got this to Pickens. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 28 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down, Dallas.
19, Tiger.
They go with Blue between the tackles. They'll get this down inside the 10-foot pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Sanders. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Aubrey now for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Quick throw there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Fielded at the 33. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off into 4th. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Here now at 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.